Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to episode 47 of the FC24 Youth Academy series with Charlton Athletic. Alright, so we're in the second season of the Premier League. As you can see, we're currently at the date of August 14th, 2027. We have done a lot of business so far, so let's get straight into this. Let's see what's new and let's see what's happening with the squad. Alright, so we've got some sales to go over. We've sold several players. The first to leave the club was Archel Pertakia. I can't really remember what the fee was for him, but I'm sure it was around 1 to 2 million pounds. The next sale was actually for Thomas Briem. As you can see, he's now 78 rated. He still has really high potential. Not completely shutting the door on him, but we just needed to move on from him because he wasn't shining as much as he was when he first entered the team. Kind of sad to see him go, but I'm really glad he's found a home at FC Copenhagen. And we did end up selling him for 15 million. I know he's valued at 33 now. That's only because his overall got boosted from being outside of the club. So at the time, he's like 73, 74 rated. 15 million was a decent deal for him. We also saw the departure of another Icelandic player. Frieder Troessen was on loan last season. We gave him a bit of a boost because of that experience that he had outside of the club. I believe his overall was around 73 when we adjusted it. As soon as that happened, Real Madrid and Barcelona showed a lot of interest for him, and I accepted the offers. It was a very good deal for him. He ended up leaving for 21.7 million pounds. So for a guy who hadn't even seen a single minute of action at the club, I just kind of had to accept it. I'm looking forward to seeing him excel in Spain. Another player that we saw depart was Jay Fabinho, unfortunately. We kind of just outgrew him. He wasn't really growing as much as I would have liked at the club. And now that we have Jordan Balkan, who is a defensive stalwart at left back, we kind of just needed to move on from Jay. I'm happy to see that he's staying in England. I hope that he sees a lot of success with Millwall. His valuation is currently 9 million, but when we sold him for about 7.5 million, which was a good deal for him at the time. Wish him all the best. Another English fullback we saw leave the club was Justin Cramsey. He was actually involved in a swap deal, so we picked up a player from Al Hilal. We're going to go over that player later on in this episode. Justin Cramsey spent the previous season on loan, so we kind of just decided to cash in on him. Not sure what the future holds for him, but I do wish him success. Another player that we said goodbye to was Finn Geach. He now plays football in Italy for Torino. He's 76 rated now. He was 73 or 74 when we sold him. The fee was 15 million, so I think that was pretty good. For the time, his current market value is 16.5, so I'd say we got a pretty good return for him. Unfortunately, we did see him peak in the championship. He offered very little for us in the Premier League last season. And although I could have given him another chance, I think right now is a very crucial time for the club. If we're going to push for European football, we just can't really be depending on the services of Finn Geach. Hopefully in the future we can see him grow. Maybe we'll see him back at the club. Who knows? But for now we're moving on from him. The final departure that we have to go over is Fazal Andrio, guys. Arsenal came in with a bid of around 100 million pounds. Obviously I did not want to see Fazal Andrio leave the club, but I am a very big fan of realism, and in real life, after the season that Fazal Andrio had, him not to explore other options at bigger clubs would just be insane. We negotiated the deal and we ended up receiving 117.6 million pounds, an insane return for somebody who came up through our youth academy, and because of it we were able to finance some crucial transfers this season. We're going to go over those very soon. I just want to give a huge shout out to Fazal Andrio. He came into the team after going out on loan, I believe. His boost in overall really helped us in the championship. In every league he played in, he lit up the pitch with his abilities. I wish him the absolute best with Arsenal. I just hope that he doesn't play too well against us. When we sold him, he was about 80 rated, 81 rated. He has jumped up about 6 or 7 in his overall. His market value is 96.5. If we tried to purchase him, we would be spending close to 200 million pounds for him. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry if this really pisses off some of you. I understand it. This guy was essentially the face of the club. He was such a good player for us, but we're just gonna have to move on from him. It was too good of a deal to pass up. All right, now to go over the incomings for Charlton this window, we purchased 4 players. The first being Noel Gagnan. He's a 78 rated holding midfielder, 6'1", decent potential. His stats are quite well rounded. We actually found him playing for Millonarios in Colombia, and we negotiated a deal of around 23 million pounds for him, which is great value. He's going to be starting in our midfield. I'm hoping for him to perform well for us. The next player that we purchased was Santi Aburto. He's a Mexican midfielder, 76 rated at the age of 22. He was playing for LA Galaxy. We negotiated a deal of about 16.75 million pounds for him. Because we sold on Finn Geach, we needed to replace him and have a really good option on the bench for us. I'm happy we brought Santiago Burto in. He's got good play styles. Of course, his stats are well rounded. The next player that we purchased was Mohsen Fala, who played for Al Hilal. 76 rated at the age of 19, 6 foot with 86 pace, a very physical fullback. I referenced this transfer when I was talking about Justin Cramsey because we swapped the two players, and we also offered Al Hilal £14.7 million for him. I'm really looking forward to him featuring for us. Even though we have Jordan Balkan, it's important that we have a good backup fullback, and maybe we can play him at right back. I'm not too sure about that. We'd have to work on his weak foot, but for now, this is a really good signing. I'm really happy to bring him to the club. And the fourth and final transfer so far was for Nelson Gusmao, 78 rated, 19-year-old Portuguese winger, 6 foot, 93 pace. He was playing for FC Famalicão in Portugal. We actually got him on a very cheap deal, £17 million for this player. Very young. He's the direct replacement for Fazal Andrio, and I'm really hoping that he's able to fill the shoes of Fazal at left wing. He is right-footed, but he has 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. I'm very happy that we brought him to the club. It's only for $17 million, guys. It's a great deal. Very good deal for this youngster. We do have a youth scouting update. We decided to send Sam Hubbard to the Netherlands for any type of player. While we're on the topic of the youth academy, just need to go over some of the promotions we've made to the academy. I believe there's 1 or 2. This Ecuadorian winger, 68 rated. I'm not sure if I've showed you guys this guy before, but I'm just going to go over him anyways. His potential is very good. Hoping to loan him out once we do promote him to the squad. Another new player in the youth academy is this Tanzanian striker. Very good potential. 67 rated at the age of 16. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. This guy could be a really good player in the future. He's 6'4", by the way. Did I mention that? That's insane. Another new player in the academy is this Namibian center back. Okay potential. 64 rated at the age of 18. We're definitely going to be looking to loan him out when we do promote him. Now that we've gone over all those players, we do have a couple promotions to go over in the first team. We're going to be going over those as well as the overalls of the squad. So let's go through every player. We have Issa Namdi here, 77 rated. Mohsen Fala, 76. Jordan Balkan, 77. Jesse Kana on loan, 72 rated. Kahuna Mogo, 73 rated. He was out on loan last season. Definitely feature for us off the bench. Saskar Naholo, 77 rated. Akararu Malaitai, 72 rated. I believe he was actually in our youth academy. I'm not sure he was on loan. Looking forward to using him as well. Myra Katongo, 72 rated. He was out on loan last season. Jordi Sapanic is out on loan for Burnley, 74 rated. Danny Ansones, 78 rated. Bo Taverner, 77 rated. Marcus Cooley, 72 rated. I believe he was out on loan last season. Really looking forward to using him as a backup to Bo Taverner. Hassel Gesse, who's now a CDM, 76 rated. Noel Gagnan, 78 rated. Bobby Madigan, 76 rated. Lamar Gilzine, 77 rated. Santiago Urto, 76 rated. Arif Zainalu, who was out on loan last season, 74 rated. An exciting prospect. Looking forward to using him. Nelson Guzmao, 78 rated. Sean Ayala, 77 rated. Dennis Rebello, out on loan this season as well, 74 rated. Danny Spadaro, who has a potential of upwards of 91. He's 74 rated at the age of 18. Very pacey. This guy was in our youth academy. We sent him out on loan this season shortly, and then we recalled him, gave him a boost to his overall. Really happy we did that. He's back up to Sean Ayala for now, but he can absolutely take that position for himself if he performs well. Alid Priest, who was in our youth academy, I believe he's out on loan for Wrexham, 71 rated. Tolis Kyrie's out on loan from Mallorca, 75 rated. Abelard Nyani, 80 rated. And Wesley Liang, he was out on loan last season. He's 74 rated. He is now our backup striker if we need him to come off the bench for Abelard Nyani. Alright guys, let's take a look at our first opponents for this episode. We're going to be playing a very strong Manchester United side. This is the first game of this episode, the first game in the Premier League. This is our second season in the Prem. Let's now take a look at some of the generated players that United have. We went over this player last season, Vasily Andriopoulos, 81 rated fullback from Greece for Manchester United. Not too much of a problem for us. Solano Brandao is an 82 rated Brazilian left winger for Manchester United. I don't believe he'd be starting, but he's definitely a problem if he comes off the bench. He's quite pacey and he's very good at dribbling. Enrico Grasso is 80 rated, 18 years old at left wing. This is not a new player for United, but his pace is absolutely electric. So if he comes off the bench, he can cause havoc against the fullback he faces. Zahar Ismail, 84 rated this season. We went over this guy last season. He's 5'9", but I believe he's quite strong. 90 strength. Dexter Lendl is a new player for United this season, 80 rated, 18 years old, from Jamaica. He's not really fast, but his physicals are very good and he's a good defender. Jesus Menchaca is not new for United, but he's 82 rated. His stats are well-rounded for a fullback. Rieja here is a Paraguayan midfielder, 83 rated, 21 years old. This guy was playing for Boca Juniors at the start of this season, but Manchester United purchased him. He's actually a player I was looking at myself, but to be honest, he's too good for us at this moment in time. He was probably the best regen in South America, definitely the best player in Argentina. This is definitely the player that I want to keep the biggest eye on for sure. All right, let's go over the very first starting 11 for this season. We've got Abelard and Yeni starting up front. We've got Nelson Guzman on the left wing, Sean Ayala on the right. Madigan and Gilzine are our two midfielders, with Noel Gagnan as our holding midfielder. Jordan Balkan, Danny Antunes, Noholo, and Taverner are our defenders, with Issa Namdi as our keeper. All right, not much else to say here. This is going to be quite a difficult game, especially at the start of the season. Not sure what's going to go on here. We've got two players in the starting 11 making their debuts. Let's try to have a good time. It's Manchester United versus Charlton Athletic. Abelard and Yeni need to find someone else. Madigan, here to Guzman. That's saved by Onana. Tackled there by Noel Gagnan. Noel Gagnan trying to fight Abelard and Yeni here. That's blocked by Jimenez. Need to find him with a very good pass here. Needs to abuse his pace. He's faster than anybody on the pitch. Here's Nelson Guzman. He's used his left foot. I don't know why. Very good passing here by Manchester United. Danny Antunes. Crucial block there. It's going to be a corner. Very good pressure here. It's Nelson Guzman. Needs to find Abelard and Yeni here. It's a shot straight at Onana, but it's a decent save. Good space here. Nelson Guzman with a shot. It's saved by Onana, but the rebound is perfect for the Portuguese winger. He's got a goal on his debut at the death of the first half. Very good timing. Bobby Madigan. Here to Nelson Guzman, into his path. That's a close shot. It's barely missed.
Nope.
Lamar Gilzine just steals that ball from United. It seemed too easy. Mason Mount for United. Oh, good passing. Bruno Fernandes. That's hit the post. Nelson Guzman trying to find someone else. Here's Lamar Gilzine. Another very good block there by Jimenez. Good play here by United. Here's Rasmus Højlund. Trying to get some space for himself. He's shot the ball. Issa Namdi is stopped at. Danis Spadaro going inside. Here's Aburto. Here's Yeni. The shot and the goal. Straight after making 3 substitutions, 3 debuts for Fala, Spadaro, and Aburto. 2 of those players link up in that play, in this sequence. And we have a goal from Abelard and Yeni. Very good play. We have a 2-goal cushion. This game is probably done. That is the end of the 90 minutes. Listen to Old Trafford right now. Very disappointed, these fans. We came to play tonight. It was a fantastic performance from us. Very resolute. We dealt with some pressure from United, but we were definitely the better team. We deserve these 3 points. All right, we got a scouting update from Cyprus. The best player right now is this guy right here, 76 to 96 potential. Honestly, his overall is pretty good too. I'm just going to hold off on signing him in hopes that his potential gets a little bit better, or his overall, or we just get a little bit more information on him. All right, we just got a loan offer for Malaitai from Almeria. I'm going to accept this because we do have 4 center backs at the club that we could use and that we have at our disposal. But if one of the new boys at the back turn out to not be that great, we could always just cancel the loan, bring him back to the club. All right, this is pretty funny. We've got a £32.6 million offer from Brighton for Sean Ayala. I don't think that's enough. I think we could get around 40 million for him, but even then, just not interested in selling him right now. We don't really need money. All right, Benfica have offered 35 million for Isaskar Naholo. Still not good enough. This guy is our starting defender. Not really tempting. All right, let's take a look at our next opponents. We're going to be playing Wolves. They're currently in 12th place after their draw in the first game of the season. They have an outstanding attack. A very, very good attack. Got Gabriel Jesus. They have Pedro Neto on the wing. They also have some other players that we're going to go over as well. All right, they have, of course, Taylor Dowling, who's now 84 rated. We've seen this guy for a couple seasons now. He's been at Wolves for a little while. They, of course, have Jonas Menezes, an extremely good defender. 86 rated now, 81 pace. Very, very, very good player. They also have a Portuguese defender here, Abilia Noronha, 80 rated, 18 years old. This guy's new to the club. He's 6'3". He might be pairing with Menezes Meneses, but possibly not. They also have a very good Jamaican winger, Darren Puslow, 81 rated at the age of 19 with 87 pace, well-rounded attacker there. They also have a new player in John Ramout. He's Belgian, 80 rated, 18 years old, 6 foot, well-rounded midfielder. Alright, going over the changes we've made to the starting 11, we've got Danny Spadaro replacing Sean Ayala at right wing. We've also got Fala at left back replacing Jordan Balkan, and Mogo replacing Danny Antunes at left center back. Alright, let's try to build off of that really good result against Manchester United. We have home advantage here. Let's try to get the 3 points. It's Charlton Athletic versus Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Valley. Dribbling here, Sasko Naholo stops that shot quite easily. Noel Gagnan switching the players. Fala. Nyeni to Madigan. Gilzine going out wide here. Spadaro. That cross was deflected. Vajas had to claim that, but I think it was easier than it looked. Fala, very good interception is Bobby Madigan. Gilzine over the top here to Danny Spadaro. Oh, it's a good effort, but it's wide. Slow to Adley. Good space and a good strike there. There was absolutely nothing that Issa Namdi could do against that effort. I think the ball was played over the top. Bo Taverner couldn't deal with it. Just couldn't get his head to that. The chance opens up for Wolves, and they've taken this. Good stuff here. Abelard and Yeni. There's Danny Spadaro with some space. Can he beat his man? Danny Spadaro has the space, has the time, and has his finish. And we have an equalizer here. It's the first goal for the Australian winger. This move was entirely fashioned by Abelard and Yeni, who won the ball high up the pitch. Spadaro showed good control there. He could have passed it there, but he took the responsibility himself, and he's tucked it away. Good defending there. Sasko Naholo. Bobby Madigan. I'm actually going to try to shoot there. It's saved by Vajas. It's not going to go out for a corner. It's cleared.
Nope.
Good defending by Fala. He's been good today. Big chance here for Wolves. That's saved. And Fala is able to clear that. That's important. Abelard and Yeni. A lot of pace. And there's the chance. It's blocked. The effort by Gilzine. Good interception there by Nelson Gusmao. We can unleash Abelard and Yeni here. Very good save. Pass here. Aburto into Gilzine. That's blocked. We've kept it here. Here's Noel Gagnan, and it's a winner. It's a winner if we can keep this scoreline. First goal for the Colombian. The ball was bobbling around. We stayed patient. We found the right pass. Gilzine's shot was blocked, but Noel Gagnan does what a holding midfielder is supposed to do. He stops that pass, takes the ball for himself, and he scores a good goal. Good work here. Danny Spadaro. Here's Aburto from the pass from Liang. Can he get a first goal for the club? No, he can't. That is the end of the 90 minutes, guys. The match is over. We've gotten all 3 points here thanks to a late winner by Noel Gagnan and also a good goal by Danny Spadaro. Wolves were definitely more troublesome than Manchester United. They were better tonight. It was a well-contested game, but thankfully we just get by and we get a victory tonight. Alright guys, our next match is actually in the EFL Cup. We're going to be facing Bradford City at home. Not really interested in playing out this match myself, but I am interested in giving all of the bench players a chance to play. Let's see what kind of result we can get on the sim. And we end up winning 2-0 here. Goals from Spadaro and Gagnan, just like the last game. That's kind of weird. Alright, the final game for this episode and the August games will be Liverpool. They're currently in 15th place after picking up 1 win and 1 loss in their first 2 games. One region that Liverpool does have is Oliver McKay. They purchased him this summer from Bournemouth. He is of course 80 rated at the age of 19, 6'5", very physical defender. Alright, taking a look at the starting 11 for this final game. We've got Yeni as our striker, Gusmao and Ayala as our wingers, Madigan, Gagnan, Gilzine as our midfielders, Balkan, Antunes, Naholo, Taverner as our defenders, and Anamdi as our keeper. Alright, let's try to make this a perfect episode. It'd be an excellent foundation for us to begin this season. It's Liverpool versus Charlton Athletic. Gonna try to find Yeni here. And Yeni into the path of Lamar Gilzine. That is just wide of the post. Noel Gagnan, long shot, saved by Kelleher. Good play. Very good play. Blocked. Wait, we got the ball. Kelleher just giving it to Bobby Madigan. What a bizarre moment. That's actually so embarrassing. Liverpool have absolutely gifted us a goal here. Good play here. Lamar Gilzine just couldn't get the shot off. It was very good defending. And Kelleher, under pressure, just gifts that to the Irish midfielder. Bobby Madigan has his first goal this season. Find Jordan Balkan here. Here's Yeni. Going inside. There's Sean Ayala. We have a second goal here. That is such a good sequence, guys. I'm going to take a look back at that one. Oh, it's a really, really good start here for Charlton. We won the ball with Nelson Gusmao. Ball played into Nyeni from Balkan. And that's through the legs of Kelleher. Not good keeping yet again. Sean Ayala has a goal. The Irish players are having a field day today. Good move here. Sean Ayala, can we get a third? That's a good save by Kelleher. Huge chance for Liverpool here. Good defending by Danny Antunes. Noel Gagnon, good tackle there. We can clear this. We can get to halftime. And there's space opening up here for Nelson Gusmao. No one can match his pace. Here's Nelson. He's going to have a free open goal to himself. He's won the 1v1 against Kelleher, and we have another goal here. It's another goal for Nelson Gusmao this episode as well. His start to life to Charlton has been very, very nice. Work by Liverpool. Here's Cody Gakpo. Good save by Nnamdi. And that is the end of this match too. We have a perfect episode to start this Premier League season. It's a 3-0 victory at Anfield. Jurgen Klopp is still managing the team, but that is a woeful result for the Reds. And an ecstatic performance from Charlton. Another goal for Gusmao. Really, really happy with this start to life. Portuguese wingers living up to the expectation. What a great win. Let's take a look at this. Arsenal want to buy Isas Garnaholo and on the cheap, 31 million. Not good enough. Manchester City showing their own interest for Sean Ayala, £31.4 million bid for the Irishman. Not going to accept this though, rejecting it. Alright guys, £69 million offer from Roma for Abelard and Nyeni. Now I would say this is a really good offer for him, but we just sold Fazal Andrio for 117, so this is not good enough. Alright guys, we're done with the transfer window. We're done with the month of August. We're also done with this episode. It was a perfect episode. We only conceded one goal and it was against Wolves. Fantastic showing from the boys. Great debuts that we saw from a lot of the players. All the players that we bought in this window have directly contributed to our performances and to the goals. They've all been involved in the goals. We've also got a goal from Danny Spadara, who was recently promoted from the youth academy. Things are looking really bright for the club. This is super exciting. And after all that action, 3 wins in 3 games played in the Premier League. We're in second place. The only team that have done better than us are Arsenal. They've scored 12 goals and only conceded 2. Their attack is really good, and you could probably guess why. It's Fazal Andrio probably leading the line for them. Our battle against them is going to be very interesting later on in the season. Next episode, we're going to be playing the September games, which means we'll be playing against Tottenham, West Ham, Leeds, and West Ham again in the Cup. Alright, that's going to be it for me in this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave any suggestions in the comments down below. And I'll be seeing you in the next episode.